The next gen Tata Tiago. Dual tone interior, dual smartphone deck but wireless charger. Zip fast 100% watt shakmat bercedian, blind view monitor. Baki-wei. Tek kum ki kali rem, hagador ke berjam. Tak saupun riulak. Just wow.
Menteri Rangba Kajalau Konrad Kies Sangma Hakakat Pratarik Unailat Arajar Punriu Ulapentip Ban Phah do Nyopusan Ngut ki Stad Wad-Bniah lani ki sekolah Ban Lech Shakiri Southeast Asia Sha Vietnam Cambodia Ban Wad-Bniah ya ka Tynrai bat Khasi-Jaiñtia lenti ki Khasi-Jaiñtia bat Garo Ya kani Menteri Rangba Ulapen bana haba play ya ka denjat e-portal kasien jam ban Wad-Bniah ya ki jinga dai imlang sa lang bat kariti dostor ki Khasi-Jaiñtia bat kiri Southeast Asia Hagajia lang nolor Menteri Rangba laidon lang do ba Sanbor Shulai Menteri Ketenaga Arts and Culture u Justice HS Thankyu nong bishar ka Meghalaya High Court ba FR Kharkongor Principal Secretary Ketenaga Arts and Culture ki dukhat ka kanhon ki Stad Wad-Bniah bat ki officer Shushu loong bakasin jam ki denjat ki dei ki jingya lenti ban lap biang bat ban penya so biang ya ki ki ba menswa ki ba sandor ya ka menta bat prang ya ki por ban sawan Uloong baki ladan ki por baki Stad Wad-Bniah kila syam bat kedau lenti baki riulom Khasi-Jaiñtia ki dei ki balak ban wan na ki than Cambodia bat Laos. Shushu halor ke jing Wad-Bniah ya ka Tynrai ki jat ben riu Garo Menteri Rangba Ulapen tepan sapli ha Garo Hills ha ka sitrek unai luar araja apun riu ha ka lingku sngi kha upurno e sangma. Hagani ka sngi Menteri Rangba ula plaj paj ba ya ka project document ba ya ka research room of Kidinjan hapalau ka Williamson Sangma State Museum Shillong.
I just want to share with you that the first presentation I had and I saw with Dr. Andrew. So he did not show you that presentation, but there was a full presentation he was presenting from Singapore, and he showed us the actual DNA mapping of the Khasi and the Jaiñtia communities. And how the DNA, if I recall the numbers, I think it was 76, 76, is it?
Yes.
No.
Somewhere around that range.
Thank you. Yeah, something like that, 75, 76, I don't know what that means, but I just remember the number. And he was showing that how that particular DNA mapping is completely different from the rest of the tribes that are here. Am I correct, Doctor?
Yes.
I mean, I'm sorry I'm speaking in front of you, I shouldn't be, but I'm correct, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that the DNA study that he has done already is already showing the kind of distinction that the DNA of the Khasi-Jaiñtia tribe that it has is very different, and you cannot find it anywhere in the country. So that's how amazing the research that he has already done is so amazing, and can't imagine when you combine that finding with other aspects of culture and start connecting it with aspects of music, the movement of our people, the different stories that are there, the folklore that is there. I can't really think of even more exciting thing that can happen. So for me also it's truly exciting, and obviously similarly for the Garo community, this project will be launched on the 1st of September. Again, why 1st of September? Is because that is the day the birth anniversary of late P.A. Sangma. So therefore it is most appropriate that we will launch this project in Tura on the 1st of September on his birthday as a dedication to his vision of this particular project. And today with that vision, as I said, is now engulfing and incorporating the entire state. So it's an amazing thing that is happening, and I really look forward to it. And as I said, I do expect that as we move forward, many more exciting things will come out of this. And I do hope that especially the youngsters must start connecting, and that's the reason why we have the portal. We will soon have different social media handles also attached to it, so that we'll allow the youngsters to connect to this research that's happening and be able to contribute in their own way to what they can find. And once this happens, I'll tell you, we'll see a lot of excitement in our people, in our community, because traditionally and historically, our people have always been very patriotic, have been very connected with their identity. And when you give that chance to them to reconnect again and find a way in which they can contribute, you will see a lot of passion coming into this entire movement, is what I expect. We've just recently planned for a permanent location for the Megong festival in a place called Rongalgri in East Garo Hills. So it's about a 90 plus acre land we've bought, and we started to work. And in that place, we are actually planning to put up, different villages of our different tribes. So my plan and my idea is that when people go there for the Mekong festival, they can actually go and stay in a Khasi village. And you actually, when you go in there, there'll be people who will be obviously dressed and food, and you will be dressed as a Khasi person. You will stay there as Khasis, would stay in villages, and you would experience the entire aspect of how a Khasi village and the Khasi culture is by staying there. Similarly, we'll have the Garo village, we'll have different Jaiñtia, Phah, War, you name it. As many as possible, we'll have different villages within that space, so that we're able to then allow that experience to our guests and to the tourists who will come in from different locations. So this kind of thought process is evident in not just this project that we're doing, but in all different aspects of the government's work that we're doing. And the reason why we do this is very simple, is because we've always believed that for us as a society, for us as a community, as a state, it is absolutely important for us to ground ourselves, to connect with our roots, to be able to create our identity. Because at the end of the day, that is what matters. And in this fast-moving world, with all the economic development that is taking place, it is these aspects of our tradition, these aspects of our roots, our culture, is what is going to keep us connected. And this is even more important when it comes to the younger generation that is there today, who is completely involved in so many aspects of global aspects in terms of the social media, that it is so easy to lose track of who you are. And therefore, we feel, and I feel it's even more important, that these kind of things must be pushed more and more. And that's why I really want our youngsters to be involved. I want young research scholars to be involved in this. So it's not just about, having the seniors there. Please make programs. If tomorrow you tell me, sir, this program needs to be expanded, and I think we need to send a group of 100 cultural troops, to Cambodia to meet, different people there and exchange the music aspects, please bring the proposal to us. As of now, we have approved a project cost of approximately plus minus about 10 crores, 9 point something crores for the Khasi-Jaiñtia region, and about same amount, 9-10 crores for Garo Hills. So that's about 20 crores budget for the next 18 months. But I'm sure that once we start, working on this, the journey is going to be so exciting that so many things will come up. Because I'm sure tomorrow, when you see a certain story, you find a certain finding, somebody will say, oh, I want to make a song out of this, and there we go, the music part opens up. Somebody will say, you know what, this is so amazing, I want to make a movie out of this. And then so you'll have the music, the movie guys coming. Somebody may say, sir, we need to create a museum, because what we have just discovered needs to be shared with the people. So therefore, we need a place where we can create a museum. Somebody will say, sir, we need to create tourism aspect out of this, because people need to visit. People need to know that this is what the place was. This is where this happened. And this is where our people, maybe transited from, whatever it is. So really, this is what I foresee. I look at this as just the beginning point of a very, very large opening that is going to come up in the future. And that will link us with not just, as I said, our culture, but will link us with, aspects of music, aspects of sports, aspects of museums, tourism, exchange programs, so on and so forth. I feel the journey is going to be super, super exciting. So therefore, this is East Asia. For all the hard work that has been put in this very, very short period, to actually give a structure to this entire objective that we have laid in front of us. The genesis of this entire thought actually started with my leader, late P.S. Sangmaji. It was his desire at that point in time. He was a member of parliament representing Tynrai. And it was his desire at that point in time, and he used to keep talking about the fact that there needs to be more research done on the roots of the Garos. And the fact that there are so many of our research, scholars, writings about our linkages with Tibet and different aspects of research which have been done. But there's never been an in-depth research and analysis in a scientific manner. And I, as always, which I mentioned to many of you in many of the programs that we have, that these are conversations we used to have, almost like father and son conversation, but it was also kind of a leader-follower conversation. And in those moments, when you used to talk about it, it never really sunk into my mind in the way it should have. But obviously now in this position, and more importantly, when he's not with us anymore, all those conversations keep coming back, to my mind and my memory and my thought, and which I share with all of you and with a lot of people, that it is almost like he wrote down kind of a blueprint of things to do for me in one way. And I can share very openly that a lot of the things which I do in governance today, different ideas, actually have been sown, the seed has been sown by him many, many years back. And I remember him talking about this many times. And obviously when I got the opportunity, when God has given me this chance to lead the state, to work for the state, to work and to serve our people, I felt that this is one of the most important missions that we should have, because this will have one of the biggest and the long-lasting impact for years and generations and decades to come for the people of our state. So that is really how everything began. And of course, I was very keen to ensure that we would expand this and we should cover the other major tribes. And that's how my discussion started with our Art and Culture Minister, with Freddy, and of course with David. And that's how this discussion took shape. And as I said, in a very, very short period of time, we all are here today to actually officially launch this particular mission, if I may.
Habatin, pej bahagi kishab plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam dunaki eki batay kamet. Namar kata habathiru atau kau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pej ya kishab plus F hakajing som. Yaki nutrient kumki vitamin bat ka ayan la icon diat bat akabatau bha kam kata ikadur jengki marbam kajing mat lani karukam shed yaki. Balehi panai kita. Kadon ka we kajing mentoy bakongsan. Kakot kakia. Ka nutrition bakambha kajing im bakambha pendon kam daki marba medon ka sharp plus F menta kasni
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.